How you guys doing? You guys gonna get a bonus video today. 2 for 1 today. Okay. After my workout, sometimes when I'm working out, things come to me and I'd be just excited to come home and share with you guys. All right. And this is gonna be a quick one. All right. How to become rich. Now, I put that title in there to get you guys attention, but I want you guys to first understand rich means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. For example, you might think the guy down the street from you that has a bigger boat than you or a nicer car, you might think he's rich, or somebody that's a doctor or a lawyer that you automatically assume that they're automatically rich. What change the word rich to become financially free. All right. There is no misunderstanding about that. Your finances are either in the red or they're in the black. If they're in the black, you're not in debt, so you're financially free. All right. You don't have any debt. All right. So, number one, like I always say, add up all your savings and then add up all your debt and then go savings minus debt equals how much money you have in real life. Now, this large negative number is going to shock you. It might even depress you. All right. Get over that. Those are feelings. Math and money are one. The only thing that can separate math and money are feelings. So when you see this large negative number and you still don't believe it, and I'm gonna tell you why you don't believe it, so you can just these are things outside of the debt matrix. The debt matrix is a place where everybody believes in credit and debt. We're outside of the debt matrix. I'm telling you how things are outside of it. You're gonna see this number. You're not gonna believe it. Those are feelings. Get over that part, right? And then if you still don't believe, the reason why you see this negative number and you still don't believe it, you know why you don't believe it? Because you probably believe you own everything you finance. The house you live in has a mortgage, the car or cars, plural, parked outside. You probably believe you own them. All that stuff is the banks. You own nothing. That's why you don't believe that large negative number. And on top of that, you got to ask yourself, you put in these numbers, all these debt numbers in your own calculator with your own hand. You got to stop and ask yourself, how come I don't believe my own math? Once you come to that conclusion, then you go to the next step. All right. Then you come out of that and go, all right. After you do that, you go, never the next. I don't know why I'm jumping around. The next step, never, ever, ever finance anything that depreciates. Never. That doesn't make any mathematical sense. Financing stuff that goes down in value, you'll never catch up. Ever. Did I see this when I lived in the debt matrix? I didn't see none of that because I was doing everything everybody else in the debt matrix do. Financing things that depreciate. All right. Once you get over that, here's the next hurdle. Here's the next hurdle. Oh, damn. What was that last one? God dog it. I hate it when I lose my steps. Oh, okay. Once you get out of that, all right, this is the next step. And everything's right in plain sight. But you only can see this when you're outside of the debt matrix. Here is the easiest way. Google how much student loan debt. It's in the trillions. Okay. That's 44, 45 million people. Pay your student loans off. Get out of that. Credit card debt is in the trillions. Get out of the credit card debt and never use them. Now, I know you're looking at me like, oh my God, I can't. That's not your money. It's the bank's money. You keep using them, you're going to stay in debt. Trillions in car loan debt. Never, ever, ever finance a car. Ever. I don't care what people in the debt matrix say. Oh, you can't get a nice car. You're going to be driving. This is what people in the debt metrics say. Oh, if you don't have good credit, you're going to be driving a clunker. And you got to remember this too. Have you ever seen those Credit Karma commercials? They do it all the time. Oh, my credit's not good. I know most of you guys have probably seen this one where there's like 4 young dudes in a car and it's a piece of crap. And there's a guy making a sound for a TikTok sound. And there's another guy pulling a string for the windshield wipers. Those are programs. They're programming you to think that if you don't have good credit, you're going to drive a piece of crap. That's not true. That's not true. Okay. I crack up on those commercials. They're so funny. But listen, it's business. I'm not faulting Credit Karma. That's why it's free. So you can get in there so they can guide you into more credit cards. Hey, look at your credit. You probably need this loan. You probably need this credit card. It's all gimmicks. All right. It's just to trick you. Once you Google all this stuff and you do the exact opposite of of what society is doing with their money, you'll be rich. I mean, excuse me, you'll be financially free. And this is what you got with the people with the bad credit. Let me tell you something that you're not seeing, okay? You can't see it when you're inside the debt matrix and all this debt is on you. What I'm finding, the majority of my clients with the lowest credit scores have the lower amount of debt. They are closer to zero. The only thing that matters is who's closer to zero. The math we learned in grade school, anything negative, you further, hey, 50 negative 50,000 is here, negative 200,000 is a little bit further. People with the highest credit scores are usually the deepest in debt because they have more access to more loans and stuff, right? But the people with the low credit scores, you guys don't have access to loans, but you guys believe that's a bad thing. The bank is actually doing you a favor by not allowing you to get that much loan access, loan money to get loans. And you're walking away mad. Oh man, I didn't get that loan. I didn't get this car loan. I didn't get this payday loan. I didn't get the payday loans. A whole different story. Let me not go payday loans. They're actually doing you a favor. Remember this. All that matters is who's closer to zero. Now, when you're on your journey doing this, let me tell you something. The next hardest thing is you're going to have to ignore society. They're going to wonder why you sold your fancy car and you got a lower grade, older year car, but it's clean. It don't have to be a piece of junk. They make nice older cars. Okay, there's some nice older cars out there. But when you make this move, get this out of your head. What other people in the debt matrix are going to think about you if you went from a 2018 to a 2010 or 2009 Honda Accord. They're gonna say things like this. Oh, they must be having hard times. Their credit must be bad. They must have lost their job. They must be broke. They just think of all this stuff. But only people in the debt matrix think like that. And when you step outside the debt matrix, let me tell you something else that you do not see. And I'm outside the debt matrix. I'm not making this up. Remember this, everything I'm telling you can be proven to be true, 100% to be proven true with simple fifth grade math. Savings minus debt equals how much money you have in real life. Once you step outside the debt matrix, life is not that expensive at all. It's not. It's not. You know why? Because I don't pay full price for anything anymore. I don't. I buy my stuff from people in debt, people in credit trouble, people that lost their job, people in a divorce, because remember, especially divorce. Let me tell you this, especially divorce, because people list these things. Hey, I'm selling this. I'm getting divorced. They say things like that. Hey, that's the first ones I'm going to, because a lot of emotions are involved. Oh, screw him, screw her. I'm going to sell it. I don't care. I'm going to make, they're so wrapped up in each other and wrapped up saving their credit and wrapped up in hurting the other person. That has nothing to do with me. Those are all feelings. That's where you come in and take it off their hands for half the price, because they don't care. Plus, they don't own it anyway. People that finance stuff, they don't really care about what they sell it for, because they don't own it. They talk like this. This is what they say. Oh, it's the bank's money anyway. Whatever. If that's what you believe, okay. And I'm gonna get it for half the price. Always say, I want to be financially free. You get out here, life is not even that expensive at all. I remember when I was in debt, I would pull up to the gas station, right? Put 10, $15 maybe in my tank accounts on what kind of car I got. I never would fill it up. Today, I just pull up and wait to the handle pop. I don't that's just a waste of time to come in there and put $5, $10 in the tank and it's not even full. I only did that because I was in debt. I might look at the gas price every now and then, but I really don't care about it. I mean, I go to Costco or something like that, but I don't really care about gas prices. You see people on Facebook, oh my God, gas prices are going up. Well, I'm sure it's pretty high if you're making payments, paying gap insurance, full coverage insurance, and a car note for your brand new car that you're showing off. It doesn't make any sense. See what I'm saying? Nothing dictates me. I dictate my own insurance. Maybe I want full coverage. Maybe I don't. Maybe I want to cut it down. When you finance a car, the banks tells you what type of insurance you're going to get for their car. That's their car. They're just letting you drive it for 72 months. See what I'm saying? And people say these things out loud. Only people in the debt matrix say things like that. They speak debt. You can ask anybody, oh, everybody's going to have debt. You're always going to live with debt. No, you're not. Only people that believe that. That's a belief. Back to the formula. Savings minus debt equals how much money you have in real life. You understand that? Your whole life will change. I promise you. I'm living proof of it. It will change. Totally change. Hey, if you guys have any questions during these videos, you guys can ask me. I promise you I'll answer every single, maybe you don't want to be financially free. Maybe you just want to take care of, you don't know how to solve a particular debt that's that's bugging you, and you just don't know, you're not getting these proper answers. Let's put it this way. Have you ever you wanted to solve a financial problem, but everybody you ask don't seem to have the answer. You just cannot get the right answer. I know the answer. Savings minus debt equals how much money you have for anything. You want to go get some new shoes? Savings minus debt equals how much money you have for shoes. If it's in the negative, you have no money for shoes. Savings minus debt equals how much money you have for a new car. If it's in the negative, you have no money for a new car. Hey, I should be putting 15% in retirement. Savings minus debt equals how much money you have in real life. If that's a large negative number, take negative 15% out of that number. That's how much money you're putting in retirement. Right. You can't put negative money in retirement. It just looks like you are, but you're really not. All you gotta do is apply that simple formula. And I promise you, you do this, you will be financially free. Your finances will be in the black. And then anybody asks you, hey man, are you rich? Are you this? People ask me that all the time. Are you a millionaire? That doesn't matter. How much money I have doesn't matter. All I say is my finances are in the black. That's it. That means above zero. That's all anybody needs to know. You don't need to show off your money. It just doesn't matter. Once you get out of debt, you will see that and you will be free. All right, that's it. That was just a quick one. All right, if you like it, please comment, like, share, hit the reminder button. Please, if you like it, so you can get alert every time I upload a live video, because I used to do pre-recorded videos, but I think lives are quicker for me. I could just get online and do it real quick. All right, you guys have a wonderful day or wonderful evening. It's 9:22 here. So, all right, have a good one.